This is News Trail, your daily dose.
Hello there and welcome to News Trail this Wednesday, 8th May 2024. I am Adetola Kayode. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project (SERAP) has urged President Bola Tinubu to immediately direct the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) to withdraw the cybersecurity levy on Nigerians, saying it patently violates the provisions of the Nigerian Constitution 1999 as amended and the country's international human rights obligations and commitments. SERAP's Deputy Director Kolawole Oluwadare in a statement says the Tinubu administration must within 48 hours withdraw the unlawful CBN directive, stop its National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu from implementing Section 44 and other repressive provisions of the Cybercrimes Act 2024, as it flagrantly violates the provisions of the Nigerian Constitution and the African Charter on Human and People's Rights and International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights to which Nigeria is the state party. SERAP says Section 44, subsection 8, criminalizing the non-payment of the cybersecurity levy by Nigerians is grossly unlawful and unconstitutional, urging the Attorney General to look into the amendment. The CBN had directed banks and other financial institutions to implement a 0.5% cybersecurity levy on electronic transfers, which will be administered by the Office of the National Security Advisor. The Nigerian Senate has lamented the rate at which foreigners are earning more from mining the nation's solid minerals than Nigerians. Senate President Godswill Akpabio at plenary says there's a need to comprehensively review the input and output values of the Nigeria mining industry in the light of its general role to economic diversification, foreign exchange earnings, and social inclusion. He said time has come for the country to benefit from the mining sector as foreigners leave a tale of woes, including insecurity after exploiting the solid minerals. The public hearing was organized by the Senate Committee on Solid Minerals Development, chaired by Senator Samson Ekong, PDP, Akwa Ibom South. Meanwhile, at least 10 television stations have been barred from covering proceedings of the National Assembly. The Sergeant-at-Arms denied the newsmen access to the Senate chamber as the Upper Legislative House resumes proceedings at the newly renovated chamber. Despite ongoing talks to resolve the challenge, only 7 media houses were accredited in a move similar to the Bukola Saraki Senate presidency in 2017, where cameramen and photojournalists were pruned down from about 40 to 13. As Russian President Vladimir Putin begins his 5th term as president, he said it was up to the West to choose between confrontation and cooperation as his swearing-in was boycotted by the United States and many of its allies. More than 2 years into the war in Ukraine, Putin said he wanted to bow before Russia's soldiers there and declared in his inauguration speech that his landslide re-election in March was proof that the country is united and on the right track. At 71, Putin dominates the domestic political landscape. Leading opposition figures are in prison or exile, and his best-known critic, Alexei Navalny, died suddenly in an Arctic penal colony in February. This swearing-in is the beginning of another 6-year term for Vladimir Putin as Russia's president. And that's it on News Trail for today. Many thanks for connecting. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, News Trail. And always remember that the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Have a fantastic one.